Hey everyone, this is Jeff from Metal Guy Reacts, and today I'm going to do a short video telling you why I started this channel. So I've been a metal fan for a long time. I was a metal fan when I was about, 12, 13 years old is actually when I got into heavy metal. Before that, I'd been listening to like a lot of old school punk. Like I was listening to like Sex Pistols, a bunch of stuff like that. And throughout the 90s when I was a real little kid, grunge was huge, but I was like really little in the 90s. But my brothers were listening to Stone Temple Pilots, Soundgarden, stuff like that. And I got really into that as well. But once like the late 90s, early 2000s hit, and again, I turned like 12 years old, I was looking for something heavier. I was looking for something faster, something with a little more grit and grind to it. And I'll tell you the short little story, but one day at like 12 years old, I rode my bike down to Best Buy when you could still buy CDs at Best Buy. And I went there and I got a couple CDs. And one of the ones I got was Metallica's Master of Puppets. I really hadn't listened to any, metal music before that, but I took that CD, brought it home, put it in my Discman. Yes, I put it in a Discman, put on my headphones, hit play, and the first song in that is this song called Battery. And it starts off with this acoustic, slow vibe to it where it just like, it mellows you into a sense of calm. And then the guitars just come raging in. Amazing tune, amazing album. And I just took off from there. Not only that, I got super into rock and roll history and I learned about blues and I learned about music and I played in a band and I played in a metal band for a long time. And I just had so much fun with it. Throughout all of this, I've always been a fan of other styles of music too. Like it's not just been that. I love watching VH1 behind the musics of like, glam metal, of, Queen, of classic rock, of all sorts of stuff. So I got really into how all bands were connected and all that sort of stuff. So just skipping a little further ahead to today, over the last couple years, I've been really into React channels. Like I just like watching them. And I think there's two main things that are so cool about React channels. And one is that you get the opportunity to sort of relive the first time you heard one of your favorite songs. So when I listen to a song that means a lot to you, you get the opportunity to re-experience that first moment like I did with the song Battery with Metallica. I remember that moment so much. And so that's the big thing I think about is I like watching reaction videos because I get to relive that moment where I first got to hear that song. The second big thing that I think is so cool about reaction videos is you get the opportunity to share it. So it's kind of like you're sharing a song with a good friend. We love to do that. Like how often do you pull out your phone and show a video to somebody? How often do you pull out, your phone and have someone listen to a song that you really love or a song you just heard? So you get to do that online and you don't have to bug your friends and be like, hey, check out this new band I found. You get to do that with us and we get to have a fun time doing it. I'm a huge music fan. I have been my whole life. I'm going to eventually create an even bigger, background story, but this was just a quick one to give you guys an idea of kind of how I got here and, kind of how I got into music entirely. Please keep throwing all these recommendations at me. Absolutely loving everything you're throwing at me. Also, I'm a really positive person in my own life, so a lot of people have mentioned like, hey, if you don't like a song, tell us, and I will totally tell you guys if I don't like a song, but I'm also just really positive. Like, I always try to look for the best thing in a piece of music, a piece of art, unless it's just really disingenuous and bad, then I'm going to let you guys know. But for the most part, everything you guys have been sending me has been good. Like, you're not sending me bad tracks, so I'm loving everything that you're sending me so far, but I will let you know if something just doesn't click with me. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, checking out this quick video, just me talking about how I kind of got to where I am now. Again, eventually I will create a longer one, but for now, this is just a little synopsis of how I got here, and I will catch you in my next reaction video.